Good morning, good evening, whatever time it is where you are watching this right now. Thank you for joining me today. You're watching Cole the Cornstar. If you want to know how a farm works behind the scenes, you're in the right place. Or if you just want to see a 21-year-old farmer get some stuff done, you're also in the right place. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, be sure to write a comment. And if you want to be a really nice person, hit the subscribe button down below, and you'll be notified when I post future videos. All right, let's get started. It's the first day it's been above 0 degrees for quite a while. The Oliver has been sitting out in an outbuilding right now with no heat in it. So I'm gonna go get the battery charger, charge that battery up, and bring that home to the heated shop so we can service that. And then I have some searching in the snow to do. I thought I was gonna have to do some searching in the snow, but I ended up finding that hitch sitting out above the snow, so that was nice. I got that loaded up in here and the battery charger, so I'm gonna go plug that tractor in and then we can get that home. We're gonna power wash up the Oliver quick because we want to do some maintenance on this and get all the gunk and stuff off the engine. And it got a little muddy on the drive over here. Looked at our semi-trailers and we realized one of them had the tarps on it still, and there's snow sitting up there that's frozen and it's causing it to sink in, so we need to get that out of there, otherwise it can bow in our bars that go across that keep the tarp supported, and we don't want that. So Dad's up there right now cleaning that off. Here's my dilemma with this little housing we're making for the motor on this auger. Right now the bearing right here is exposed to the elements, and what happens is water can get in there and then it prematurely wears out that bearing, and I don't want that. So I want to make a cover that goes down below here, so I'm trying to think of something that I can stick on there and then make sides on as well, because I want this to be covered too. So I'm trying to scratch my head. Despite this looking very, very homemade, it's going to function for what I need it to do. It'll keep the snow and stuff from blowing in there and water from running down that bearing, and it'll keep that motor out of the sun, and it'll just be better for the longevity of our belts as well. So this is done now. I'm gonna lift this up, So I can lower that end down. Now I'm running into the issue of this end is a lot heavier than this end, so it wants to flip up. So I'm going to make some brackets down here to put some weights on. These are the weights that I'll be putting on there. They're 100 pounds a piece, and they should keep it down nicely. This is where they're going to go. I have one clamped up right now, and then the other one will go across here. I'm going to weld them in, and they'll sit in there and hold it down nicely. The brackets are welded into place. Now I'm going to carry the weights over and see how they fit. Oh boy. Parts of me think those are more than 100 pounds. They're really heavy. It looks pretty homemade, but it'll do the trick. All right, I am done welding now, and so I'm gonna pick up my mess, and then I'm probably gonna pick up the rest of the shop, because it's just a little messy. It is super cold outside today, and we have a lot of projects we're going to do in the shop. To start the day, my car is absolutely filthy and needs to be washed. And then I'm going to wash the snowmobiles. Once the snowmobiles are clean, I'm going to bring them back here in the back corner of the shop so they're out of the way. And then I want to power wash these shields off that were on the combine. When we inspected the combine, we took them off, and so they haven't been washed yet. And then we need to go through our filters and see what ones we need for next year for our equipment, because the Napa sale is coming up soon, and we always buy our filters through that so we can get better prices. We always try to have a supply of filters on hand. That way, when we need them, we can just go to the shelf and get them instead of having to go to the store and buy them, and sometimes they have to order them. And when we order them like this, especially through the Napa sale, we save a lot of money by doing that. So that's why we got a nice little organized shelf. This is like Christmas time for us around here, because we find things in the Napa catalog that we feel we need in the shop, and then we make a little list, and then we get new stuff. All right, here we go. Not really sure where this clothes rack came from, but we're gonna take care of it quick. Note to self, don't try to climb up this with cowboy boots on when it's all ice. I fell. It was a smooth landing though. I really wish I would have been filming it. I'm impressed. I'm not hurting at all. The only thing that's hurt is my ego. Hey, I got good news. This morning we went and talked to a landlord and we just rented 45 more acres of ground, which is pretty cool. Right now we're gonna run over to the farm and hook up to an auger that needs to be fixed, so we're gonna pull it down here to the heated shop. Right now we're getting some materials and we'll go over there quick and bring it back. Well, this is the auger that we're gonna hook up to. In the middle of harvest, it just stopped spinning. So the bottom was spinning, but the top wasn't. So something's broken in the middle. Ah, look what we have at home. I have some bad news. This week's video is over. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Write a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And be sure to hit the subscribe button. We'll see you next week.